Today, I'll be analyzing A Streetcar Named Desire and a Gillette ad video. Focusing on the global issue of cultural identity and community with the sub-issue of toxic masculinity. A Streetcar Named Desire was written in 1946–47 by Tennessee Williams in the form of a play with the genre of psychological drama. It is set in 1940s in the French Quarter of New Orleans, and it is a story about a fragile woman named Blanche Dubois who comes to live with her sister Stella and her husband Stanley, causing circumstances to worsen. The following authorial choices convey the destruction and harmful practices of toxic masculinity, which are none other than simile, imagery, brutish plus forceful diction, and juxtaposition. Furthermore, the extract I'm focusing on is set during a poker night. Juxtaposition is used to contrast Mitch and Stanley in terms of masculinity, serving to enhance Stanley's violent behavior. Mitch sees masculinity as a form of refuge, revealing his concern for Blanche and Stella when he mentions that poker should not be played in the house with women, implying his awareness of masculine norms and the need to protect women from harm. Relating to the themes of masculinity and physicality, Stanley used his masculine identity to assert dominance and threaten others to get what he desires through loud actions, when he broke into stops and violence, as shown in the lines where Stanley stated, "Eunice, I'll keep on ringing until I talk with my baby." To the audience, Williams employs Mitch as Stanley's foil to show that not all men are brutish and remorseless, and that there are men who are concerned for the well-being of women. This connotes that masculinity can be seen as positive in terms of protecting others, but has limitations, or can cause hostility and harm to other individuals. Simile is employed in the statement, "There he throws back his head, like a baying hound and bellows his wife's name." This compares Stanley and with a wild animal, particularly a carnivorous one. It enhances Stanley's animalistic and primitive nature that baffles the audience. It connotes the destructive male behavior. Furthermore, imagery is used in the phrase "low animal moans." It amplifies animalistic behavior too and connotes strong sexual desire and carnal lust towards Stella, where the sexual dynamics of Stanley and Stella perpetuates his toxic masculinity, leading to violence. The themes of femininity and dependence use is for the authorial choice to critique the fallacy of needing men to survive. This shows Stella's decision to stay with Stanley. And furthermore, diction is also used with the lexical choices of verbs such as bang and hurl, connotes a brute force and animal behaviors that demonstrates ferocity, and repeated use of exclamation marks enhances the fearful and hostile mood, along with the solemn and sympathetic tone for the pain inflicted. Pathos is also in this play is used to elicit sorrow and fear from the audience, as Stanley's behavior raises concerns for Stella's well-being, and it is used to persuade the audience that society is flawed, that it critiques the harmful mindset of men and their unjustified treatment toward women. An author uses the structure of a screenplay in the form of dialogue and stage directions as it gives more vivid perspectives of each characters as opposed to a novel that can be ambiguous. In the Gillette ad video is created in 2019, titled "We Believe the best men can be. It addresses bullying, sexual harassment, and the Me Too movement. It also follows in authorial choices that convey similar purpose to Streetcar Named Desire, which are primarily focused on cinematography, repetition, and juxtaposition. Furthermore, cinematography is used to capture emotions from the characters' faces, and medium shots of the perplexed faces of men in the intro, along with solemn and reflective tone of the narrator's voice, connote a flaw in society. Medium shots are significant as it shows that people can be negatively affected by this ill treatment, such as the woman in the office here who appeared dismayed, allows the audience to sympathize with the character's struggle relating to themes of morality and virtue. And taking a look at this video, this clip shows the barbecue scene during the ad when two boys are fighting, where repetition is employed to place emphasis on the texts and objects, such as the statement, boys will be boys. Concerning the themes of masculinity, the repetition of this statement connotes how violent behaviors of men are being trivialized by the adults, thus showing the perpetuation of toxic masculinity. Repetition is also seen in the overlapping of news videos, where this stylistic choice is used to expose the mistreatment, in particular with social issues of sexual harassment and bullying. And finally, juxtaposition is used throughout the whole advert to contrast men who are morally unjustified with men who are courageous and wise in using their masculinity to help those in need, that are, those who are disrupted by the destructive behavior of unethical men, enhancing the mood of being uplifted and being hopeful. This gives the authorial choice where the preferred behavior of the wise man is desired by society. And this advertisement persuades men to stop normalizing unjust behaviors and to change their mindset to support gender equity and to promote ethical behaviors of men in the hopes of a more just world. To sum it up, the following authorial choices of both texts serve to convey the destruction and harmful practices of toxic masculinity. In A Streetcar Named Desire, the following stylistic devices of juxtaposition, fiction, and many more are used to bring emphasis towards Stanley's primitive, violent nature, leading the audience to fear him, and William's critique of men's ill treatment towards women and their inability to escape the abusive situation. In the Gillette video advertisement, it condemns the perpetuation of toxic masculinity by persuading the audience that there is a profound flaw in society, especially with bullying and sexual assaults. And with awareness, Gillette is trying to stop the injustice and promote ethical behaviors for a better humanity. And that concludes my IO. Thank you very much.